Anthony Hill and Emily Allwood are both British, but they're studying at Maastricht University in the Netherlands, where many courses are taught in English. They were hoping that would pave their way to international careers, but after the UK voted to leave the European Union, they're worried.
I definitely want to continue working and living in Europe, not necessarily the Netherlands, not necessarily the UK, but I do feel that my freedom to travel and work inside in Europe will be affected by it. So it's hard to think of it that in like 3 years I may not be able to move to Brussels or to Berlin or to Munich as easily as I can do now.
When I first came to Maastricht, I thought, I might go back to the UK, but studying abroad has really opened my eyes to the opportunities that exist. So I was planning internship in Brussels or job in Berlin. These are things that all become much more difficult with the Brexit.
It will likely take years before Brits do find their freedom of movement in Europe restricted, but current and prospective students here are already concerned. Here in Maastricht, British students pay just €2,000 a year in tuition, compared to more than 5 times that much back home. The students are now worried that once they're no longer classified as European, they may be priced out of their courses. There are also fears British university research will be hit by the loss of EU funding, and British students will be shut out from Europe's Erasmus exchange programme.
As an academic who, as a student, benefited from all of these opportunities, I say it's a huge loss. The loss of being able to explore European cultures for a semester, to integrate, to embrace what the continent has to offer is a massive loss. And I really do hope that policymakers and decision makers in London will see this.
More than 70% of British voters under 25 voted to stay in the European Union. Many now feel the plans they had for their futures have been taken away by voters of an older generation. Elena, Casas, CCTV, Maastricht in the Netherlands.